Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Phoenix Draconis, and this is Kaon Reviews. Now, as you saw in the intro, today's review video is going to focus on Transformers Studio Series Steeljaw as he appears in Transformers the movie. Now, I've seen the teasers for this. I've also seen a couple of reviews. Now, I have them in hand, and of course, I'm gonna be, how shall I say, judgmental about a lot of things. So, on the box, we see some really great artwork of him leaping into action. On the side, you see a close-up of said illustration. On this side, a much more larger look at his design. Now, of course, as you can see, he does have the open window, the little speaker, his accessories wrapped up, as well as the figure in tape mode. And of course, you do see his his product shop. Now, you have them in tape mode, you have them in robot mode, and of course you have them with the big ass speaker on his back. Now, of course, I think this is mostly for Blaster, and don't quote me on it, but if we got Steeljaw and he's got one of these speakers, more than likely we may wind up getting a ram horn with the same speaker. But again, don't quote me yet. I haven't heard anything as of yet. But it's safe to assume that is what's going to happen in this case. But let's go ahead and take one final look at Steeljaw here. There he is. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down just a bit. There we go. All right, and without any further ado, let's go ahead and get him opened up. And straight out of the packaging, this is what we have with Steeljaw. Now, of course, inside that tissue paper are these accessories, which include the backside, his wings, and along his tail. Another piece over here. I'm trying to remember where that piece goes. I'm looking at the instructions as I'm speaking to you. Alrighty. So I will continue on here. Oh, looks like it's a piece for the thing over here. So it looks like that goes up here. And I'm going to try and get that tabbed in there. I think it's supposed to go this way, maybe? Hold on. Let's see. Recording. Yeah. Okay, so I had it right the first time. Alright, well, in addition to these pieces, you have Steeljaw in cassette mode. Now, not too bad, but there is something that I am going to point out that you probably have heard. I haven't heard it yet. But this should have been painted, honestly. I mean, you painted this area, you painted this. Come on, Hasbro. Stop cheaping out on us here. You're already charging us up the wazoo for these items. At least complete the damn job. This is fucking ridiculous. And yes, this is fucking frustrating. And of course, it's not going to stop until we actually have to boycott this shit. This is ridiculous. So, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and proceed in this fashion here. So at this point, we are going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just get this section going here. Come on. Okay, I'm trying to see. Ah, there we go. Ugh. So, okay, we got that half of the head going. And it looks like I'm going to have to go ahead and use, there we go, the other half like that. Now, at this point, try and get this portion going. I have to get these legs to come out. Oof. They're kind of tight, as you can tell. And we're going to go ahead and just get this section going like that. There we go. Now, we got that going here. Now at this point, we're going to take this piece here. We're going to go ahead and put it into that port right there. As soon as I can. Oh, damn it, come on. I saw it in the instructions that those side wings do come off. So that goes there. It's a good thing I saw where it landed. Otherwise, I would be extremely pissed. I already am, as a matter of fact, because we shouldn't really have to be doing this. Now, here we have Steeljaw here, and not too bad here. Like I said, certain areas on him are kind of tight, and I'm just going to go ahead and place them like that. Let's zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Not too bad. According to the illustrations, transformation is pretty simple, as you can see. Again, a little tight. Now, of course, in order to get that speaker on him, one of the things you need to do is take this portion off. Let go. Put this on here, and then from there, put the speaker. There's that hole right there, and then just tap it in there, and there we go. We got Steeljaw with a speaker on him. Yeah. No. I think this thing was the speaker was made for Blaster. I'm going to go ahead and get him out so we can go ahead and do a little bit of a comparison, as well as how he's going to transform into a cassette again to fit into his chest. But there he is. And like I said, I'm not liking that. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And take this off here. And, oh, this thing is tight as a mofo. Especially it being this small. So, now I'm going to put this back on. There. And that is how I am going to keep him, especially in this mode. I'm not going to be using this again. This will actually go on Blaster's hands, so. But go ahead and zoom in. There we go. Nice kitty. So as you can tell, he's not that bad looking. It's got some really good molded detail. Let's go ahead and try and get that to focus. Alright, there we go. It's got some, like I said, some really good molded detail. Right there. Right there. Very nice. A lot of gold on him. You know, that whole split face thing, yeah, I'm not liking that. But all in all, not too bad. Now, of course, we're just gonna go ahead and leave them there. All right, so give me a moment. I'm gonna bring out Blaster, and we're gonna go ahead and do a transformation. And here we have Steeljaw, the speaker, and Blaster in cassette mode, or I should say in his boombox mode, and not too bad, I really have to say. Now, one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and eject. So get him out of there. Here is eject right here. And of course, I don't have his weapons on him. I do have them in the box, but there we go. Now, one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to transform this kitty cat right here. Now, we're going to go ahead and take this piece off, like so. And go ahead and put the front paws. And I'm going to do... Oof, what is going on here? Oh, there we go. Oh, damn, what the hell? Am I doing something wrong here? No? There we go. It's just tight. Alright, so we got that going. Now the fun part begins. And go ahead, put that there. And then we're just going to go ahead and fold the cassette like so. There he is. I wonder what these pieces were. Now I know. They're his head and his robo-mane, which reveals this portion, which I did mention earlier should have been painted originally. So I may have to go ahead and see what type of paint I can use, tape off all of this in order for me to get this done, because that just annoys the fuck out of me. It really does. This is something Hasbro should have done. But let me digress. I'm going to go ahead and put Steeljaw inside Blaster. That did not come out right, did it? Now, there we go. And there we go. He is inside. Now, as you just saw, and I think I have heard going around online about the difficulty of putting that in. As you can see, it is difficult to push the eject, even more so of getting this out. So this is something that's going to be an issue. I'm going to try it this way, but something tells me that that is going to be like that, and oh, maybe not. Okay. So okay, on this side, there's a bit of an issue. I'm going to do that again. See? You can't even get his ass in there. That's fucking ridiculous. But on this side, you're able to. And then not to mention, you're able to eject without any problem. So, what the hell, Hasbro? Okay. So, I'm going to take an opportunity to transform Blaster into his robot mode, and we're going to put on the other accessory that was meant for him. And here we have Blaster with his accessory. And I have to say, it's not all that bad. As a matter of fact, because I'm looking at the instructions, and of course, doesn't say anything. It just shows it as an accessory for Steeljaw. But we all know, at least some of us G1ers know, that this was made for this. So yeah, there we go. That's how, okay, so it fits a notch right there, and I have him, showing off right there while he's pushing a righteous, loud tune to blast away at the Decepticons. Not too bad. I really like it. So I wanted to show that off to you. Now, of course, there has to be a reason why this was made, and something tells me, and again, I may be wrong. I hope I'm not. But they may wind up making a Steeljaw or a Rewind figure. And I am back, and I thank you for y'all's patience. So here we have Steeljaw, all by his lonesome this time. And I have to say, he's not that bad. You have to deal with some parts forming, especially when you're dealing with the speaker here. But again, this is an accessory that is made for Blaster. However, that being said, this figure to transform is tight. I mean, physically, it is. And you've seen it. It is tight as hell. To transform it from cassette to robot or robot lion and back. Not to mention, to have it where the fall cassette mode is facing out for you to put it inside the cassette cavity of Blaster. Y'all saw it was difficult as hell to put in there. And when trying to eject it out, y'all saw it was, yeah. It wasn't until I flipped it around that you're able to have a little bit more ease of entry into his chest cavity and its ability to eject. As you can see, or I should say, as you can hear from the tone of my voice, as much as I like the look of this figure, I am not pleased with the figure. So on a scale of 1 through 10, I'm giving this figure a 5. And I'm being generous, as a matter of fact, when I make this score. Have you found this figure? And if so, do you like him? Do you hate him? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. As always, and I always say, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Click onto the bell icon so you can be notified as I put up new videos. This is Phoenix Draconis, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Peace.